No? Okay. Hi, this is Mother Nurture, and my YouTube channel is Mother Nurture 444. Today is October 10th. It is 12:34 a.m. And once again, I am in my kitchen on my iPad recording. But eventually, I will have a camera and a microphone and like some better. Y'all should see my lighting. Um, but I'm here, so eventually, I'll be upgraded thanks to, I don't know, but somebody's gonna get it for me. Um, and that leads me into my topic. Today's topic is changing the way we speak, changing our words, and it's just as clear as the sentence, just simply changing the way we speak, because we don't realize how powerful we are, and we don't realize how powerful our words are. So, like right now, I'm trying to eliminate the word from my vocabulary because I say it so much and it needs to be eliminated. It's like just fluff, a waste of a word in a sentence. It's not even a word. So anyway, I was driving down the street recently and I was like, "What we gonna have for dinner?" I was talking to myself, but I was like, "I think we gonna have." And well, I didn't think, I knew we were going to have, I don't know what we had, like corned beef or something that day. But I'm like, why do I always say I think when I know? And I'm like, people don't want to hear I think, right? They don't feel like you know what you're talking about when you say I think. Um, and I'm like, if I just would eliminate I think, I would like automatically feel more confident in my speaking. I will feel more confident in my actions, because saying I think is like, I'm kind of unsure, I really don't know. But if I said, "Oh, we're gonna have corned beef," okay, now that question, then now it's not even a question in my head anymore. Like right now, I already have my answer, and I'm on to, another thought. It's just like going into the store and you walk in, you're looking for something and you see an employee and you're like, "Hey, what aisle is the lotion in?" And they're like, I don't know. I think like aisle 7 or like 19. I don't know. Right? Okay. So then you like, let me find a person that does know, because what you mean you don't know when you work here, right? You get to the next person like, "Hey, what aisle is y'all lotion in?" And they're like, "Oh, it's in aisle B on the 5th shelf." And you like, okay, all right, he know what he's talking about. Like I should have just ran into him first instead of the idiot up front. um, but when you change the way you speak and you become more confident in yourself, other people will become more confident in you. People will realize how intelligent you are. And like I said, you'll just feel more powerful in yourself when you feel powerful in your words. We don't realize, like how I said earlier, like I don't know who gonna get it for me, but somebody gonna get it, because I know whatever I speak happens, and I'm very confident in the way I speak because I have eliminated a lot of useless words from my vocabulary, minus all the curse words, because I curse so much. I keep trying to like not curse on here. It's hard. But so I eliminated a lot of useless words, a lot of words that made me feel unsure, a lot of words that made me feel uncertain. And when I got on this journey, I started realizing and thinking like, wow, a lot of the stuff that I say comes to life. Like my words are becoming very powerful. Um, I mean, I'm a very powerful person. And I always say that, and I always mean that, and I always say I'm magical, I'm powerful, because I realize the power that I possess. And I'm confident in, anything I say. I'm confident in anything I speak, or speaking to people, writing, reading. I'm very confident in communication, period. And with me being confident, a lot of times when people are looking for help, they come to me. Because although on the inside I'm like always super shy and nervous, and I'm a huge introvert, it's just, but on the outside you'll think I was like this very outgoing, very outspoken, and like I'm not ever the life of the party. I'm not the turned up friend. um I just like to be in a very intimate setting all the time, or just surrounded by a few people. Otherwise, I'm like pretty much out of my comfort zone. But no one notices that, because no matter how I feel on the inside, on the outside, I'm gonna make sure I look confident. I may not even know the answer for real, but if I don't know the answer and you ask me something, I'll say like, I'm not really sure. Let me check and I'll get back to you. Because that sounds way more certain than somebody just saying, I don't know. I think, I don't even know, right? And you're like, damn, what do you, sorry. You're like, wow, what do you know? Nothing, right? And sometimes, like I said, we say, I don't know, and we really be knowing. It's a post on Facebook that says that, like, I say, I don't know a lot, but I really be knowing. And I was like, yeah, that's true. A lot of people do that. And a lot of people don't realize that when you eliminate these words and you replace them with better phrases, or just eliminate them, period, you become more confident. You become more powerful, because when you feel confident, you feel powerful. So I'm always trying to make sure I'm confident in the things I'm saying, even in my writing, in my affirmations, in my manifestations. I'm always making sure that I'm confident. When I'm writing, I don't even pause when I'm writing my affirmations. When I'm writing my manifestations, when I'm writing anything, period, it flows so freely because I'm confident in what I'm writing, right? I don't have to think twice. I write just as freely as I speak. And like this video, we 7 minutes in, and I was so nervous before I started. It was terrible. And I'm like, they gon' if I get on here looking nervous, and if I get on here acting like I don't even know, because I was on here like, what's the topic? So I'm restarting the video over. And I'm just like, you know what? You need to get it together, and you need to realize who you are, and you need to realize how powerful you are, and press record and start talking. And well, here I am. A lot of the stuff, like, we hold ourselves back in so many areas, and we think that it's not like a big deal, but it is. So before you go around it, and I always tell people, and everyone that knows me knows this, people like to pretend to be like, oh, I'm broke. No, you are not. Okay, you just waiting on your money, honey. It was like 4 years ago, I was watching church online, and the pastor said, never use the word broke again, because broke is a powerful word, right? And he was saying, like, there's life in the tongue, and same thing. Just whatever you speak comes to life, right? Manifest right in front of your eyes. So he ain't said the word broke in years, and since he haven't said it, he hadn't been broke. And at that time, I was frequently using the word because I felt like I was broke. I'm like, girl, I'm broke. I can't do that. I'm broke. But once he said that, and he was like, he ain't been broke in years, I was like, okay, he might be onto something. So ever since that day, I never said that word. And while my money has been low, I've always had still a steady stream of income. It may not have been as much as I wanted, but I've been self-employed for almost 5 years now. I started my business when I was 25, and I am almost 30 on December 31st. But I've been able to maintain, and just around the time, I was getting into business is the time that I was watching this church online, because I didn't even have gas to get to church, and I was broke. And I'm like, he said he ain't said broke in years, and he ain't been broke. Well, maybe you should stop saying it. So I'm like, okay, I'm just going to try it, right? I promise I said I was going to try it for a week. And I didn't say it. Like, I wanted to say it so bad, like, man, I'm broke. I'm broke as hell. But I didn't. I'm like, don't say it. Just don't say it. And I stopped saying it, and I haven't said it since. And I haven't been broke since. And a lot of times we think that broke is a financial state. Broke is deeper than just finances, right? I always feel like happiness is a state of mind. It's not anything that's tangible. It's nothing that you can touch that will literally make you happy. There's parents who have these beautiful children, so you know, you would think like, oh, as long as I got my kids, I'm happy, and they for some reason can't seem to get out of bed. People are just there's people who are well off financially and they're still broken. Broke and brokenness is not just a financial state; it's a state of being for me, as well as financial state. But when you start to not be broken, and you start to not be broke, and you stop speaking that over your life, you start to heal, and you start to grow, and you start to become abundant and not broken. You are abundant. You are not broke. And I want to be abundant in all aspects of my life. So when I pray for abundance in every area. I don't want to be, abundant financially, and then on the inside, I'm like, why did I even wake up today? Like, I didn't want to be here. We speak so much, and we don't realize what we're saying. So the point of this video is to tell you guys to realize that you are speaking either good in your life or you're speaking negativity into your life. Either way it go, you attract what you speak, you attract what you think. When you start to change your words and your thoughts, your life will literally change. Your life will change. We can bring anything into our lives that we want, right? So on Tuesday, I was at my client house, and I was like, hey, let me feed the homeless on Monday. It was just a thought that popped into my head. And I was like, who gonna help me? Everybody, right? And I don't have many friends, but I have a lot of support, a lot of support. So I'm like, I'm just gonna reach out to people and get some money together, get some stuff together. And like I said, that was on Tuesday, and I'm like, on Monday it's happening. Like by Monday, I will have every single thing I need to go and help my friends. Imagine being homeless. Seriously. It's not a good thing. So, and I've been homeless before. So I'm just like, yeah, let me go, see if I can feed them and see if I can speak to them and see if maybe my spirit and my soul can touch theirs and remind them that, there's a lot to life, and that, to just keep going, because I know a lot of times we do want to give up because we are broken, and we do feel broken, and we feel broke. Like, we got McDonald's at home. Ain't nobody got no McDonald's money, right? And then what do you say after that? I'm broke. Whole time, you not broke. But now you're attracting this into your life, right? So even like I said, when my money is low, which has been a lot lately, well, not like as of late, but a lot of this year my money was slow up until maybe like June. But anyway, so when my money was slow, I'm still like, I don't really have nothing to be sad about besides the fact that I'm not really making no money. But I'm like, life really not half bad. Like, and I really always say that, like, dang, life ain't half bad. Or I go outside and be like, oh, it's a beautiful day today. And it could be raining and people be thinking I'm playing. And it's like, no, because I learned to see the beauty in so much, right? So, like I said, I was thinking, like, who gonna help me? And I was like, oh, everybody. No questions. So I stopped what I was doing. I was washing dishes. And I sat down. I'm like, let me put this text together. I'm finna send it to everybody I know. Sorry. There's some hair on me. I'm like, I'm about to send it to everybody I know. I sent it to people who I even hardly speak to. I sent it to my clients. I put it on Facebook. I didn't care. Like, it wasn't no shame in me asking people, like, If you got something that can help me help them, I'll come get it. You can send it to my account, whatever, whatever. And I'm like, okay, now the waiting game began because I press send. Instantly, people texting back like, yeah, what you need, blah, blah, blah. Okay, cool. After like 2 hours, I'm like, that must be everybody. That gotta be everybody. But no, up until today, well, yesterday, because now it's a new day, but so just Wednesday alone, I got $230. I went grocery shopping, got $200 worth of food. I ordered a lot of stuff off of Amazon, and I am, I've been speaking to people, and people are getting things together for me for Monday. And while I did spend some of my own money, like I planned on doing, there's been an abundance of help. And even in my current financial state, I could certainly say like, oh, I'm broke, I can't help them. But I know that I have enough happiness and enough abundance to never be broke, right? I'm not going broke ever because I know who I am and I know how powerful I am. So anytime I hear someone say like I'm broke, I be like, no, don't say that. Like, I don't care if you playing. Stop using that word. Because when you stop using that word and you start just saying, like I said, like, oh, I'm just, in between checks right now, or my money is a little tight right now, I can come out with you next time, whatever, whatever. Then you start to, you're like, oh, I ain't really broke. I just don't have money for that, right? And a lot of times we are comparing ourselves to people we see on social media, which I that's a whole nother topic for a whole nother day. But people are not who they pretend to be on social media. And sadly, a lot of people are heavily influenced by social media, right? And they're like blind. Like, people be thinking I got like the most happiest spiritual life ever, and I be okay. Some days it just don't be my day, but on social media, and I don't even pretend to like be, because I'm like silly on social media, but for some reason people feel like I don't struggle in certain or different areas, and well, I'm human, so I do, but my abundance outweighs my brokenness. So whatever I feel like I'm still needing healing in, I just work on it, right? Like, there was someone I was talking to and she was doing a weight loss challenge. And she was telling me how some of the ladies were calling in and calling her like, girl, I'm fat and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, you need to tell her to stop saying that. Because as long as she says I'm fat, she gonna feel fat. She's gonna feel unconfident. Is that a word? She's gonna feel unconfident. She's not going to be confident. So I'm like, just tell her to say I'm working on losing weight, or this is the area that I need help in, instead of putting yourself down. When you lift yourself up, you start to feel more uplifted, right? You start to feel more confident. You start to feel more powerful, and then what do you become? Powerful. So I'm like 18 minutes in, and I talk so much, so I'm going to just wrap it up. But moral of the story is, your words are powerful, and you need to only speak what you want. If it's something you don't want, don't speak it.